Hey there! The video you are about to watch was recorded back in, September of 2021, specifically on the 23rd, if I'm not mistaken. The reason it has took so long to put this video out is because I'm a lazy piece of shit that doesn't understand how to do video editing properly. I was not able to do what I wanted with this video and was thus not very happy with it, and thusly did not really work on it all too much. In order to get this thing finished, finally, eventually, um, I've decided to just release what I have at this moment, and you know, maybe someday in the future I can edit it into a proper, real video. But for now, here's the opinions of myself and my friends from in September. So hey, it is Jack Wildbane. Today, I am doing a tier list with some of my friends. We were supposed to have 5 of us, but one of us had our headset explode on us, unfortunately, and one of us has not actually played Chapter 2. So, today, instead, I just got myself, my friend Colin, and my other friend Pastry to do a tier list of Deltarune the OSTs for Deltarune Chapter 1 and Chapter 2. Colin, why don't you introduce yourself?
Hey yo, my name's Colin, otherwise known as Will Jester. I am a bastard. You probably know me from Jack's video, We Lose Our Minds Craft.
Yes, that was a good video, I think. Pastry,
It was a very fun video.
Yes, why don't you talk about yourself, Pastry?
Hey, I'm Pastry. I do art sometimes. And that's about it.
That's pretty cool. So first up, we got Another Hymn, which I think is a very interesting song, because so many things about it have such an air of mystery to it in so many different ways that I cannot possibly explain, and the song itself just sounds neat. It doesn't sound super interesting, which is why I'm going to put it in B, but all of the context surrounding it, plus the fact that it sounds pretty okay, means it gets a B tier from me. Colin, what do you think of Another Hymn?
I like the mystery behind it. I like how everyone speculates, oh hey, it's Gaster talking to you. Because Gaster is the big mystery man we know nothing about.
Haha, mystery man, I get the joke.
Yeah. And honestly, I say it's B tier as well, but it is a good song.
Yes,
But if Another Hymn is so good, why isn't there another her?
Yeah, we are going to put some of these in D or C, but that doesn't mean these songs are bad. Pretty much every Toby Fox song is good. We're just doing this in comparison to each other.
Yeah, it'll be hard to put things on the lower tier because there's just so many bangers.
Yes. Pastry, what is your opinion on Another Hymn?
I'll put it on B for the same reason. It's got that theme that's very mysterious. It's a good way to start this new whole, series.
This new experience, yes.
Yeah. You don't know what to expect.
Mm-hmm. Beginning is up next, and I'm going to put it also in B tier, due to the fact that even though it's technically a motif people associate with Don't Forget, it's the first time we hear it in the game, and also the whole introductory sequence is really interesting in how it decides to introduce people to the new universe.
I would say it is a good beginning song. Obviously, it's called Beginning.
Yeah.
I just wish it was not in the darkest timeline where the gays are not canon. But yeah, I believe it is B tier.
Yeah, I'm probably not gonna rock the boat here. I get the feeling that a lot of these will have similar opinions on because, even if something's not super catchy or something, it has some place in the story. So I'll probably put B for beginning.
Yes. Next we got School. I'm immediately just going to put it in A tier, because I don't have many opinions on School other than it's pretty good and it sounds pretty nice. It's also got a very interesting take on the same motif from Beginning and Don't Forget, which I appreciate.
I would personally put School in A tier if I did not have bad memories of my own personal experiences with School as a place I had to go for hellish work.
Oh yeah.
It's a good song, but the fact it's named School brings it all the way down to C tier, because I do not want to relive memories.
God, I do not blame you either.
Never
I
had
got
any
bullied
dark
a
world
lot.
adventure in regular school. It's a very huge bummer.
Where is my fluffy boy? I was promised a fluffy boy!
I'm putting this one at B instead of A, because like it's catchy, but it's also like not my favorite theme. It's just kind of like a nice, filler music in the middle of the game.
Yeah, it is during a part where you get to talk to a lot of people, at least in Chapter 1, so it is mostly just like background noise, which is fine. Next up we got Suzy. I'm going to put it in an S tier for reasons I shouldn't have to explain. Colin, what do you think?
S for Susie.
Yes!
I'm putting this one in A tier instead of S because this is like the introductory thing, but like the other Suzy theme that comes later has to be higher tier than this. So just by necessity of me versus Suzy needing to be higher, this is just an A for me.
We'll get into
Heresy.
that. We'll get into that later. Next up we got The Door, which, out of personal reasons, I will also put in S tier. This is due to the fact that I am a sucker for spooky atmospheric music, and this song fucking has that on tap, and it's great.
I'm honestly tempted to put it into D for Door, but it actually is good, so A. I'm a sucker for spooky as well.
I do like the spooky, but even though it's like it fits the role nice, it's kind of a bit like too simple. I mean, I think it's a good song and fits with the necessities of like the ominous moment that it starts in. But it's just kind of I won't remember this tune, so I'm putting it in C.
I remember it, but opinions are different, and that's fine. Cliffs. This is another cool spooky song, but I don't like it as much as The Door, and I don't have an explanation as to why, unfortunately. I guess to me it's like the moment of opening up the door, and then it's also used when you enter the castle town for the first time. Those are more iconic than the entirety of the section immediately during your introduction to the Dark World. So for that reason, I'm going to put it in C. It is a good song, but I don't remember it as much.
I also don't remember it as much. In fact, I feel like my mind has blocked out the entirety of Cliffs for some reason, but I'll still put it in C for Cliffs.
Yeah, I'm keeping the same trend. It's in the same group of music as the Door is, so C.
The Chase, though. The Chase. Boy. Good music. That's all I got to say about that one. A tier.
I say B tier. I've heard better, but it's not bad.
I'll put it in B tier as well, because I think this is also the first time you like see Lancer. I mean, I guess only the silhouette of him, but it also doesn't. I don't think it has his theme in it, so
Yeah.
breaking
no,
the light
does
motifs
not
is
have
good.
his theme.
Yeah,
It's just scary.
Yeah. The Legend is a song that I'm also going to put in A tier, partially because, damn, this shit's really good. I love the quote-unquote epicness that it brings, but also due to the fact that it fucks with the original Undertale style of, introduction. Because in Undertale, the way they did it in Undertale was, it's a little bit of a small window into the story that we are presenting, and the Legend starts off with that as well, but then it suddenly, opens up and it's like, damn, you get fucking big widescreen shit going on. I appreciate the song and the musical motifs that it brings. So, I'm putting it in S for that.
I put The Legend in A tier, because it is a good song. I do like the build-ups for, the Legend, the segments where Ralsei talks about the legends and shit, but, I guess it doesn't really stick with me as much as a few other songs, but it's still a great song. So, A tier. I'm also deducting points for it not being preceded by two songs called The Man and The Myth.
Dang it, Toby, your reference game is not on point. I'll put this at S because I like the tune, I like the atmosphere, and also it's like, when I think of Deltarune, I'll think of this song. I think this is the thing that I most associate with this new series.
It is. It's. I don't think it emulates Deltarune perfectly, but it is like one of the top 5 for that purpose. Lancer, our boy Lancer. We love Lancer. Am I right?
Hell
That
yeah.
bouncy little pumpkin.
Yeah.
I love him so much.
Yeah,
Boy.
we love Lancer for, like, good boy, but also damn, this fucking theme song is banging. Every time you hear it, even the amazing thing about this song is when he's first introduced, Lancer, both the character and the song perfectly emulate, damn, I'm the bad guy, I'm the villain of the story. But then he joins your party and it still fits perfectly, and it's amazing. So because it fits both roles perfectly and it's just a good song, I'm putting it at A tier.
I personally made my own special tier above S tier called Lancer to put this song specifically in, because it's that good.
It's like a post-it note that Lancer personally wrote out on and put it on top of the list. And then you're putting it there.
Yeah, a blue post-it note.
Lancer!
I'm putting this at S tier because of the similar, like, not only is it a catchy tune, but it's all similar things where it's like, you know, oh, this is a song of someone who's the bad guy, but also he's not a bad guy, he's just a little boy that doesn't understand how to be a bad guy if his life depended on it. Little baby boy.
Brood Buster. We're gonna talk about that one next. I'm also going to just slap that in S tier. I'm pretty heavy on the S tier thus far, but like, if Undertale had a pretty good battle theme in the form of enemy approaching, I think it was called, this one just fucking slaps. Like, you hear it a lot throughout Chapter 1 and Chapter 2, and I'm sure we're gonna hear even more of it, but that does not bother me at all, because, goddamn.
Yeah, I'm putting it in S tier as well, because it just slaps as a battle theme. Plus, it has a move named after it that Suzy can use. It's just good.
Yes, good reference.
Yeah. It's unanimous. It's a good song.
Yep.
Lancer is still higher than it.
Empty Town. Empty Town is a song that I like a lot personally. I appreciate the fact that it uses the legend again. In a more slow-paced and interesting way. But the problems with it are, A, it's very simplistic in the way that, like, most of the instruments are the same thing and they sound the same. Which another version of it later on fixes, but this version in particular, because of that, isn't as good. So I'm going to put it in B tier. But I still like the song a lot and I still appreciate it personally.
I am putting it in B tier as well, because it is a good song. It's very simplistic. I like how it uses the legend, but it doesn't stay for too long, so it's a bit of a forgettable song.
Yeah, you hear it for like all of 5 minutes.
I feel the same way. I put Legend higher, I think, than this one. So I'm still putting this in A tier because I just like the theme and motif in there, but other than that, it's, yeah.
Weird Birds. This may be a bit biased, but this is a very short song and technically isn't even a song. It's a cool, like, we're in between areas right now sort of feel to it, which is how it's used in Chapter 1 at least. But still, it's more like, you don't really think about it that much, so I'm gonna put it in, like, D tier. Which may be a bit harsh, but, you know.
S tier. These birds are weird and have a very powerful vibe to them.
Oh.
I'm putting this also in D tier because it's not a song.
Yeah.
It's not a song, but would you go against a weird bird? I don't think you would.
Field of Hopes and Dreams. This is...
Slaps.
Yeah, absolutely. This is one of the songs that people on YouTube cover all the time, and for a good reason. It's just good. It's just a good song. It also has a funny Touhou reference that I didn't get when I first played, because I don't play Touhou. But, like, the fact that the name of it pops on screen so you immediately know, oh, it's that song. So you can then go Google it on YouTube and, you know, listen to it more. It's helpful, and it's also very good reference. And, like I said, the song itself is just really good. I can appreciate every single second of the song and listen to it on end. So, I'm going to put it in A tier. Close to S, but, you know, I already have, like, 4 songs in that, and we're not even halfway through Chapter 1 yet, so... It's
gonna be a very top-loaded thing, I think.
Yeah.
It's gonna be pretty... filling out the lower tiers is going to be a little bit trickier.
Yeah.
Isn't this the only song that has its name appear in the whole game?
Yeah, I don't know why, but yeah.
Didn't the world revolve? Or maybe I'm thinking something. Maybe I'm misremembering.
No.
Yeah, no, the world revolving did not have it appear. Don't worry.
Right.
Yeah, I like how it just enters as in like, hey, now you're listening to this, and it slaps. It's good, very fucking memorable. S tier for me personally.
Welcome to 420 Toby Fox Radio, playing Toby Fox hits all day long. Coming up next is Field of Hopes and Dreams by Toby Fox.
Oh yeah.
I'm putting this on S tier because it's just like, this is the moment when it's like, oh shit, it's back. I'm playing Undertale again, just like the old days.
Yeah. The beginning of the game is like, damn, I'm playing a whole game. And then this is the part where it's like, damn, I am playing a whole game, hell yeah.
Fun fact, Deltarune is an anagram of Undertale. Another anagram you could do is Nut Dealer.
Haha!
Wow. What secrets does this guy keep from us? What
Fanfare.
mysteries?
Fanfare is next. I'm going to put it in B tier. Because it's very short, but like, damn, it's a very good bit that they do throughout the chapter. I think Toby originally did this for like some other game, and then he just reused it because he made the song. So that's also kind of funny.
I'm putting it in B tier as well because it's a funny bit, but not as funny as just random explosions.
Yeah.
I'm putting it at C tier because, like, even though it is really short, but I can't put it D tier because, like, it's just the fanfare playing when, like, Suzy, like, awkwardly joins the party for the first time.
And then it slows down when she walks away.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny, but I don't know. It's too short.
The song itself is not too much to write home about, but you can still appreciate it. Lantern. I don't have a whole lot to say about this. The song itself and Shalm as a character are both pretty cool, but they don't have... Shalm definitely has some shit going on, but Lantern, the song itself, doesn't have too much going on. It does use, if I remember correctly, the game over theme from Undertale, which is interesting, but...
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
I think so. I might be misremembering that. Editor, who is also me, put it on screen if I'm misremembering that.
Editor, add a random Deltarune explosion.
Okay. Anyways, but yeah, this is just like, whatever, I guess. It's pretty good, but I don't have a whole lot to say about it, so like, B tier.
Chill music to sell a glow shard to. B tier.
I'm gonna put it at A tier because I just think it has a kind of vibe that's like there's like some grand thing going on, but also it's kind of sad too, which makes sense for Shalm because they, kind of lost the will to fight fate. And I think it kind of shows in the song, so I'm putting it at A tier.
Mm-hmm. I'm very bad. They use this song once when Lancer tries to be real scary, and it's a funny bit, but also it's a very simplistic song that isn't very long and doesn't have too much going on. So I'm gonna put it at like C tier.
It's a Lancer song. It goes in the Lancer category.
Okay, I don't blame you.
I'm just putting it at C tier because it's not. I love the boy, but also this is just not his best theme.
Yeah, he definitely has better music coming up. Checker Dance. This is a good bop. This is like... It's funny because this is actually a really good like dance song, and it's also got the word dance in it. They also use some funny sound effects in it, and it actually like fits the song pretty well, so... Toby Fox, you mad genius, you get a B tier for this one. You wanna go?
Practice self-care. S tier.
Yeah.
I'm putting it at A tier for vitamin A and the soy milk that he drinks.
It's almond milk.
Dang it! Shit! I don't know my fucking Undertale or Deltarune lore.
That's
I've
it.
lost all my
Milks.
Oh no.
Deleted for not knowing
A
milk.
A tier for almond milk then.
Okay.
That works out better.
Quiet Autumn. I literally listened to the entire soundtrack yesterday in order to remind myself each song, and I don't even remember that this one exists, so D tier.
It's peaceful, but it's not the best. C tier.
I'm putting it at C tier as well. It's just kind of forgettable, but sometimes you need to take a break between the bops so you can reset.
Scarlet Forest. This has some Alice in Wonderland vibes, and I appreciate that. And the use of the strings and woodwind instruments is pretty nice. But other than that, I don't have too much to say, so B tier.
B tier. I was spun around to this for no good reason.
B tier as well.
Thrash Machine. This almost sounds like the song you'd hear during like a Mario and Luigi game tutorial section. And I like that. It's also from a really funny moment in the game. But again, there's not too much going on with it. I think there is Lancer's theme somewhere in there, but I don't remember. I'm gonna put that in B tier as well.
Warning, your design sucks. Proceed. B
This
tier.
is just a duck. I'll put it at a B tier as well. It's not super catchy, but it is a very funny moment, and it's very fitting. Like, you know, you're designing a machine to destroy yourself.
Yes.
Or, as the game puts it, create a machine to thrash your own ass.
Presented by Lancer.
Oh, this is not very good, is it?
Versus Lancer. Now, this took what Lancer did right and made it even better by putting it on a good beat and making it not like it's a higher tempo, but it's also just fast paced and like get you going. So I'm gonna put this in S tier. Good song.
Lancer song. Lancer category.
You gotta give credit to the boy. I'm putting it in S tier. I think my only issue is that it's just not long enough, but good song.
Yeah, some of these like loop a bit too quickly, but you know, you can't really complain about it.
Songs to be a spade to.
I mean, I don't want to call a spade, but you know, he's a spade. You gotta, you know. Basement. C tier. That's all I gotta say about that one. It's okay.
There's Moss. A tier.
I'm putting it in C tier. It's a spooky ambience that, yeah, it's the subtle things the subtle song that comes in between other big songs.
It does hint at.
If no one's figured out yet, I'm here for shitpost reasons.
I mean, I don't.
Understandable.
That's fine.
It's a vital part of any group discussion.
Yes. It does have a spooky ambiance, but I remember other songs for their spooky ambiance more. So, Imminent Death. This is the song that immediately precedes Versus Suzy. It's not as good as Versus Suzy, so it's going in D tier.
For the love of God, please help me! D tier.
Yeah, same. D.
Versus Suzy. This is another Suzy song that is also a very good metal song, and also incorporates parts of Lancer's theme very well, to the point where you don't even notice it on the first listen. So it's going in S tier for me.
It's Lancer, but it's also not Lancer at the same time. But it's still good. S tier.
S for Suzy, because it's just so fitting for her character.
Mm-hmm. And for the not traumatic, but dramatic moment that it's in.
The trauma will come later.
Yeah.
Knowing Toby.
Card Castle. It has a very good motif that is used in Basement and another song later on. And it's pretty good, but it's also very, like, slow and forgettable, I guess, by itself. So, if it wasn't for those other songs, it would be in, like, D tier, but Card Castle, as it is, goes in C tier.
I say it's a decent song.
Yeah, it's not bad. That's not what I'm trying to say at all.
It's not bad, but it's not like the best. But it's not really worthy of B tier, so I guess C for Card Castle.
I'll put it at C tier as well. It's a nice little ambiance. It's not like very noticeable.
Rules Card. I love the song because it's a good song. First off, it sounds dramatic as hell. But then it's also hilarious because that dramatic feeling immediately gets shot in the foot when you realize that Rules is a fucking idiot. And that dynamic, plus the song itself being so good, lands that not quite S tier, but close enough in A tier for me.
You attempt to put the song in S tier, but instead it falls to A tier because of a dog. Rules can be heard shouting, "God damn it!" in the background.
I'm putting it at A tier too for the exact same reasons. Also, it's like really short, which I think is just pretty fitting for him because he's just like super dramatic.
But yeah,
And also,
his scenes are
he's not
pretty
got a
short.
lot. He's not very intimidating as he thinks he is.
Yeah. April 2012. It's got a funny reference in it. It references when Toby Fox first tried to make Deltarune before he started doing it for real.
I didn't know that.
And it has apparently a Caster's theme reference, I guess, too. But otherwise, it's literally completely missable because you can just skip the room it's in entirely. So, like, C tier, I guess.
Oh hey, you're going in S tier. April Fools, C tier.
Yeah.
Funny joke.
I didn't know that it was a reference to when he first attempted it, and it is upsetting to me to think that the concept of Undertale and all that stuff is almost a decade old now. I'm putting it C tier for making me remember the passage of time, which I do not like being reminded of.
Hip Shop. This is a song that fits lo-fi beats very well, and also that it's used in Chapter 2 again because it's that good. So I'm gonna put it in A tier because of that.
EOV, you've bought only Rolls Royces to deal with the Jevil fight. A tier.
Yeah, I'm putting it in A tier too. It's got a nice theme. I wonder what other like shop viewers are gonna have this theme going on, or if it was just those two.
More Tumblr sexy men, I'd assume.
And they ignore it because people are weird for Jevil. Spamton.
Yeah. I would prefer Rules to be the Tumblr sexy man over Spamton or Jevil anyways.
Although some of the art.
Anyways, Gallery. This is a song that plays for like 10 seconds before the battle with the king. And it's cool, but it's not very interesting, so D tier.
I forgot it was a thing. D tier.
Yeah, same. It's there for it's good that it's there for the build up, but the real shit comes the next song.
Yeah. There's a couple of songs here that I don't even think are bad. They're good build-up for the next song following them. But at the same time, it's like, they're by itself, you're not going to be listening to this for like more than 30 seconds. So, Chaos King. Now that's a song I could listen to for like 30 minutes straight in one of those YouTube extended videos. Because it like suddenly explodes during the intro, and then it introduces the motifs from Card Castle, which is good, and then it reintroduces the motifs from The Legend as well, which makes it feel like, holy shit, this is the climactic final boss, hell yeah. And because of that, it goes in S tier. It is very good.
9 out of 10, there was a missing pixel that made me mad. A tier.
Oh yeah.
How dare he? Does he have no sense of quality control?
I
He
think
did a second one in the fucking anniversary stream.
I think he also, as a joke, put another missing pixel in the fight against the Queen, but we'll get to that later.
Yeah, no, he did. He did. He in fact did.
The troll. I'm gonna put this one in S tier because it is like the culmination of everything that you see in the first chapter, and it's a really nice, climactic thing. But at the same time, like, you listen to it and you know that Toby's not operating at peak capacity. He's holding back. His power level is not at 100%. He's retaining his energy for the true final fight. So, but it's still, despite that, he goes F.
I don't blame you. Darkness Falls. I am a sucker for game over themes, and this one's really good, but also when I played Deltarune for the first time, I didn't die once, so I didn't hear this. So, it goes into A tier. It's very fitting for a damn, the world's going to suck now because you died song. But there's not too much of it by itself, and you don't hear it very often.
Died like a fucking pussy. B tier.
Yeah, I'll put it at B tier. It's got that side ambience, but don't they replace it with something else in the next chapter? I think I remember that one a little bit being better. But yes, I'll put this one B tier.
The Circus. This is the song that you hear whenever you're on Jevil's floor, but you're not like fighting him. They also reuse it, but slowed down after you beat him. And this song perfectly encapsulates the you're watching an iceberg video and you're on the final tier of the iceberg feeling, because it's very spooky, but it's also like, ooh, there's some mystery going on. I wonder what's happening, and I appreciate that a lot. So I'm gonna put that in like A tier.
Boo-hoo, boo-hoo. So lonely I be, but lo, 3 visitors standing inside? Who are you few? S tier. It's Jevil. The fact he's made out to be like the sad, trapped motherfucker at first when you meet him before the obvious happens. I really like it. I really like the bait and switch.
It is a good bait and switch. I think I'm gonna have to put a little lower than the other theme that's coming because it's not the climactic iconic theme, but I'll put it at B tier. Also, it was a really good Jumbo voice.
Thanks. I voice every bastard.
Hell yeah.
The World Revolving. This is a song that not only slaps on its own, but you could put this in the background of any Deltarune related meme and it's fucking amazing. Just say the words "I can do anything" and put this in the background and you got yourself a quality meme. For that alone, it's S tier. Plus it's just a good song, so like, I don't know what you want from me.
Visitors, visitors! Now we can play! Then, after you, I can play with everyone else too! So what are we playing exactly? Oh, it's just a simple numbers game. When your HP drops to 0, you lose!
Ow.
S tier.
So you put it in S tier then.
Yeah.
Cool.
S tier. If it wasn't there already, the nice little voice acting there we got, definitely push it up there.
Hell yeah. Friendship. I'm going to dock points because Toby Fox has already written a different song called Friendship. But this is just a good song that makes me feel warm and sometimes even makes me cry because, damn, the good feels it gives me, and I appreciate that very much.
Why must we leave the goat boy? A
Yes.
tier.
A tier as well. I didn't say mine at first, but yes, A tier.
I agree, A. Same reasons.
The Holy. This is a song that you hear when you go to seal the fountain, and it basically does its job, which is to, oh shit, some real important shit is happening right now, as the dialogue says in the game. Beyond that, it isn't too interesting, but I appreciate it a lot, so B tier.
Wasn't allowed to drink from the fountain. B tier.
Yeah, I'll do the same. It's powerful, but it's simple.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think darkness tastes like?
Darkness.
Marshmallow stickers.
Oh yeah, that works.
I like Pastry's idea better.
Your Power. This is very short, but it reuses Don't Forget. So, and it's like, damn, we got the power. I don't know if that even makes sense, but because of that, I'm gonna put it in B tier. I like it.
Whenever I hear this, I just imagine the soul playing a fucking guitar riff.
Hell yeah.
He grows hands.
It's good, but it's B tier.
I mean, the soul grows legs whenever you run away in Undertale, so I can see it.
Yes.
Oh yeah, it's like I'm out of here.
Oh my god. They have put a lot of emphasis on the fact that the soul and the characters are separate people. I do wonder if there's going to be some weird shenanigans like that in further chapters.
For its neutral special, the soul has a gun.
I'm putting it at C tier because it's just too short, but that is a funny thought to think about.
A Town Called Hometown. This is a pretty nice atmospheric song that fits the small hometown feel. And out of all of the motifs to reuse, it reuses fucking Snowden from Undertale, which was a good song. I can appreciate this song very much. Very much. So it's going to go in A tier. Plus,
I like it. I just wish the mayor of this town wasn't as bad as naming things as Asgore was. A tier.
Oh
You gotta
yeah.
keep the theme going. I'm also doing A tier. It's very, I don't know, it's calming and peaceful, but also it's kind of bittersweet because you see all the people you met from the previous game that you made friendships with, and they're doing okay, but it's also you got some problems. It's not perfect.
Mm-hmm. Perfect background music to hear what's wrong about this universe. Not even that the universe itself is bad, it's just, there's some differences that are sad. You Can Always Come Home. This is like Home from Undertale, but better. S tier. It reintroduces the same song as Home from Undertale, but it has more instruments, so it sounds more interesting. And it uses Don't Forget, which is a really good song, so there you go.
S tier. Cheerio.
I'm putting it A tier. It's very good, but also like, yeah, I don't know. It doesn't touch me the same way as some of the rest of the S tier songs do sometimes, but
Yeah.
still very good.
It was very nice to hear whenever you get back home. It's like, oh yeah, that's nice.
Don't try not to think about too hard. What's gonna happen next?
For my own purposes, I'm going to add a row above S tier and name it S+, for the sole purpose of having only Don't Forget in there. Because not only is it a very good song that has some good emotions behind it, and it's like, oh, that's really nice, but also, it's constantly reused throughout the game to remind you, hey, don't forget, I'm with you in the dark. So it's really good. Yeah, that's all I got.
Whenever I hear there's a light inside your soul, I imagine Chris ripped out his soul to like look for the light in there.
Damn.
S tier. It is good.
Yeah, I'll put it S tier too. But it also, like, not because it's like a nice little like short cap to everything, but also there's something about it's like ominous. Like I feel like there's something you can that like when you experience later chapters, there'll be like the parts of the lyrics that'll be like, oh shit. So that's what they were talking about.
Plus, it's sung by Laura Shigehara. So if I remember correctly, she also sang "There's Zombies on Your Lawn" from Plants vs. Zombies. So we got a good vocalist for this one, boys. Before the Story. This is a song that I like a lot, partially because there's a fucking PlayStation 4 theme that uses this song for Undertale, and whenever you reopen up Deltarune to, like, I don't know, start a new save file, you hear this, and it's a very, like, damn emotions song. So I'm going to put it in S tier.
S tier. I want to know what happened before the story.
Oh, I think that'll be relevant later, but for now, it's just a good song.
Whatever happens,
Does it
I'm
involve
sure
the eggs? Does it involve how the happy man got all the eggs?
Holy shit. Deltarune theory, what the fuck?
Deltarune theory. Egg?
That's the whole title.
I'll put this one S tier too because it's just like, you know, it's a very emotional thing.
I'm sorry, I'm thinking about the Deltarune theory where it's just egg, but it's not even the word egg, it's just the egg emoji.
Oh.
It just pops in the text box, like it's not even the word.
Yes.
Yeah.
On to Chapter 2 music, finally. Faint Glow. This is a song that I heard for all of 10 seconds before I started Chapter 2. And it was okay, but I didn't listen to very much of it, and I don't plan on listening to it very much. So, D tier.
I don't think I even listened to it at all. D tier.
I'm gonna be a little bit more generous. I'll put it at B tier because it's got kind of like that creepy ambiance. It wasn't the same one as the one that was linked in the video that you gave me. Like if I just looked up Fanglo on YouTube, like gave me a different song.
Yeah.
And based off that one, it's kind of got like that neat little ambiance, but it's not like a, you know, it's not a bop.
Yeah, before we started recording this, I actually linked a video for the OST to for everyone to listen to. And for some reason, the video I had a completely different song for Faint Glow. It eventually came in as Faint Glow, like the real song. But for some reason, it was like something completely different. I don't know what's up with that. I'll have to look into that and like add a note, I guess, in the comments or whatever. Anyways, for our next song, we got Girl Next Door. Noelle is a good character, and she has good music, S tier. Well, A tier, actually. That was a bit generous, but still, good music.
It's too early for Christmas. A tier.
I'm putting it A tier because I think the theme is very nice and cute and fitting. Like, I know that there's gonna be like her motif is gonna be used again in something that absolutely slaps. So there's got to be some room for Girl Next Door, but also it rocks. So I'm putting it A tier.
Yeah, there's definitely songs that are later on in this video that are better than Girl Next Door, but damn, Girl Next Door good. My Castle Town. This took Empty Town and gave it a very nice piano throughout it, and also like some other instruments to go alongside it, like some good chimes and whatever. As an appreciator of Empty Town, they took it and made it even better, so S tier.
Why didn't the funny top man get to work in his own bakery? A tier.
He just want to bully that poor Italian spinning top. I'm putting it at S tier because I literally fell asleep to this music. It's just so...
It's Peaceful, yes. I would agree with that. Oh, ho ho, ho ho. I believe this is a song related to Queen, but I don't remember what it sounds like, so D tier.
Is that?
It's not even in the video.
Well, I guess we're just not gonna worry about it then.
Yeah, I can't see anything, so I don't know.
It does not exist. D tier.
We're gonna
does not exist.
We're gonna
Is it-
gas
is-
her. We're gonna
hold
gas
on.
her out of the video.
Hold
Oh,
on.
actually, no. I'm making my own category that just says Gaster.
What's the Wingdings thing for F?
I don't know.
It's the Wingdings tier. Also, I think the Oh Ho Ho song, I don't think that's actually like a song. I think that's just literally the audio clips of the Queen laughing. So it's not a song. It's just her just going. Woo, 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 woo.
Why is the in the what? I'm not going to question whoever made this tier list. I'll link it in the
I guess
description.
because it's like its own soundbite for when you start up the chapter 2. I don't
Yeah,
know.
it's probably the audio file, and it's like plays in certain scenes as if it was a song, but even though it's just her laughing.
Yeah.
In which case, I'm pretty sure that gets bumped up a tier. No, I'm just kidding. If it was not a music list and just a sound effects list, then the Queen's laughter would be S tier.
Queen. It feels very, like, weird and uneasy in a way that I like, because it kind of, like, randomly is slower than faster than slower than faster, and it fits well with the character scenes that Queen is in, but it's also just kind of a little bit weird to listen to on its own. So it's like, I like the song, but it's going to have to go in B tier for me.
It was a good song. I don't have many thoughts on it. B tier.
Mm-hmm.
I'll put it at A tier because like it's even though there's like pretty much all the other songs based off of this songs are better later on. It's still a pretty good theme, and I think it fits the character who's like regal, evil, and also extremely silly.
Yeah. A cyber's world. Not a cyber world, a cyber's world. I don't know what that means, but I'm gonna put it in S tier. Because, goddamn. We actually heard the motif this is from 2 years ago in an update post from Toby Fox. When he shared, what's it called? Welcome to the City? And then...
I don't think I caught that.
And then A Cyber's World 2 years later comes out, and it's the better version of that. Even though Welcome to the City was already good. So I'm gonna have to put it in S tier. Just good music to slap your hands to the beat, because it's that good.
It is Vibe. Someone already made a remix of it using one of the Fat Rat songs. A.
And for my thing, it's S for cyber.
Well, Cyber is C, but you know.
No, it's S.
Oh, okay, we'll go with that then.
It's spelled with an S now. He changed the entire fucking
It sounds like S.
language.
A simple diversion. It's good for minigames. It's one of those genres of songs where it's like, it's the minigame in a video game, and I like that a lot, personally. It's not super complex or interesting, but it is good enough by itself to get an A tier.
This was the Punch-Out one, right?
Yes, I
Yeah.
believe they also used it a couple times for, like, puzzle segments and such.
Potassium.
My name's Mike Tyson. A tier.
I'm putting it at a B tier because like I like it, but like, God, there's the other songs that come after this are just so incredibly good. It's just it in comparison it pales.
There are so many songs that use this next song's motif, and I'm going to put them all in the same tier because I have equal opinions about pretty much all of them. So I'm just gonna slap out Almost to the Guys. When I Get Mad, I Dance Like This. Not When I Get Mad, that's a different song, never mind. Cyber Battle, When I Get Happy, I Dance Like This, Sound Studio, and MIDI Studio. I'm just gonna slap them all in B tier, because they all pretty much use the same song, but with different instrumentation. So, they're just fine. They're pretty okay.
What were the songs that used the same instrumentation?
Almost to the Guys, Cyber Battle, When I Get Happy, I Dance Like This, Sound Studio, and I think Mini Studio as well. They're all for the 3 robot guys, and it's good music, but like, damn. Really reused the same song like 6 times.
Right, Sweet Cup and Cakes. Fun facts. Well, Sweet Cat and Cakes. Fun fact, their entire group dynamic and the next song, well, one of the next songs, are a reference to Homestar Runner and their whole thing of Sweet Cuppin' Cakes, where it's like, hey, this is just an entire weird show concept, and also Strong Bad's there with a keyboard for a head, and when he gets mad, he does a dance and plays like a demo tape.
Yes.
I recall.
I believe.
I appreciate the reference.
I say all B tier for the ones you just said.
Yes.
I think for some of those are simpler than the others, but like for Cyber Battle and Sound Studio, I'll put them in A tier because I just like the sound of them. It's just catchy to me.
I don't blame you. Cool beat. This is literally just a loop of a beat before the battle starts. So D tier.
There is a cool beat.
Yeah, but it's
B
like
tier.
it's just the beat and that's it. So
Yeah, same.
when I get mad, I dance like this. This is what Cullen was referring to for the strong bad thing. And it's a funny reference because it's literally like the same sound effect, but like remade, I guess.
And the same dance.
Yeah, but I'm just gonna put it in B tier.
Funny reference, S tier.
I'll put it in B tier.
Birdly. Birdly is a bitch-ass motherfucker, but damn, he's got some good music. A tier.
He is ice now. E tier.
I'll put Burley in A tier, even though he's a shithead.
Oh yeah.
Shithead, parentheses, affectionate.
Smells like frozen chicken.
Smart Race. This is just Birdly, but faster paced and more interesting because it's a battle theme instead of like character theme. So I'm gonna put it in S tier myself.
I honestly like it too. A tier.
I'm putting it in S tier because it's a really good, catchy theme.
Sorry, wrong song. Faint Courage. This is the game over theme for Chapter 2, whereas Darkness Falls was for Chapter 1. I personally think that Darkness Falls was done better because it had like piano and like some other woodwind-like instruments, and I liked that a lot. Whereas this one is just like 8-bit noises. I don't know what to exactly call it. Plus, I personally, as someone who is not a music producer or does not write music at all, I kind of think that Toby fucked up the ending of the song a little bit, which bothers me personally. But that being said, it's still a pretty good song, so I'm gonna put it in B tier.
Died a lot. B tier.
I'll put it 1 tier above Darkness Falls because I actually, even though it doesn't have the different instruments that Darkness Falls has, I don't know. I think this one's a little bit more fitting for a game over thing, so I'm putting it in A.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Welcome to the City. I think I said earlier that this is Cyber's World did this better, and I still hold that true. So I'm gonna put it in A tier as opposed to S tier. But that being said, Welcome to the City is very good music.
Same opinion. B tier.
Yeah, it's not as good, but it's a good theme, even then. So I'll put it in A.
Holiday Studio. This is a good music that happens when you talk to the 3 robot dudes in the alleyway while Noelle's in your party, and they're like, "Oh, we're gonna play some music for her," and then they play this. Some people, when they hear this, is like, "Oh my god, that's racist," but I think it's just a cute moment, so I'm gonna put it in A tier.
I want to know how it's racist.
Against reindeers. Just because
like,
you're a reindeer doesn't mean you love holidays?
Noel is literally a holiday that fucking loves Christmas, though. It's not
it's like-
racist.
You talk to her and it's like blatantly obvious that she is in love with Christmas, so this is just a nice gift for her.
Also,
I'll put it A before
it's December. B tier.
I'll put it in B tier because even though I'm biased against Christmas music because I just hate the sound of it after having worked in food service during the holidays for too long, it's very sweet of them to make that song for Noel. I think that's cute.
Plus, it's not like just straight up Christmas music. They got a cool little remix of it, so that's cool. Anyways, cool mixtape. This is the funny song that plays during the funny Chris get the banana moment. So, plus Lancer fucking eats the mixtape, and so you can press on his stomach like he's a squeaky toy. And you just hear like a little bit of the song, and that's
I
really
love
funny,
that so much.
Yeah, that's going A tier for me.
Potassium. S tier.
I'm putting it A. The fact that that Lancer eats the song and just so funny.
Yeah. Hey, It's weird how it doesn't say bye, but, you know, For a short little like introductory song, it's pretty nice and it's pretty catchy. It very much makes me think of like GeoCities buy and sell websites. I don't think those are a thing, but that's what it makes me think of. So B tier.
Hey, it's me, Spampton. Spampton. I personally like it a lot. A tier.
I'm putting this at C tier just because it's like the introductory theme, but God, the rest of the themes that are coming up though.
Spampton. It's not now your chance to be or big shot, but it says the word now is your chance to be a big shot, and it's also just a pretty groovy song, so I'm gonna put it in A tier.
Enlarge yourself. A tier.
Is this for just Spampton, or is this for also the now's your chance to be a?
This is just the song Spampton by itself.
Okay, yeah, I'm putting that one in A tier. It's perfect dialogue music for talking to this freak.
Now's your chance to be a. The song title is completely fucked up in my opinion, but I like it a lot because it's like, it's the same thing as Spampton, but now it's battle music, and now it's like even groovier. So, also, I have to put it in A tier because the other Spampton song would definitely go higher than this, but like, it is definitely better than Spampton.
Spampton, Spampton himself, I put it in S tier.
As for Spampton, I like this one, even though the other one is more bombastic. This one has good chaotic energy that I really like. It rules.
Like I said, I voice all bastards.
Elegant entrance and Bluebird's misfortune. Like I said, I listened to the entire soundtrack of Chapter 1 and Chapter 2 to remember what these are. I literally forgot that these existed, so I'm gonna put these in D tier.
Bluebird of Misfortune? You mean Twitter? D tier.
I'll put Elegant Entrance at B because it's just kind of the introduction to the palace, but it's not doesn't hold a candle to the ones that are coming up. And Bluebird is just C. It's an ambient thing. This one that plays when Bertley's talking about his sad backstory.
Oh, that's what it is. Okay, I guess that makes sense. Anyways, Pandora Palace. This is going to sound really weird, but Pandora Palace to me sounds like if a Scooby-Doo episode was about a bank heist of like ghost banks. And I think it sounds cool as hell, so S tier.
I can kind of see that.
I really like it, but it's not S tier. For me, it's A tier.
I
like the implication. I also like the implication that there is literally everything bad in this palace besides one thing.
Yeah.
I'm putting it at S tier because I was like rocking along to this when I was knocking over pottery and the whole thing.
Violence.
And I love how like the paintings like laugh along to the beat, or like the butlers all like tiptoe dance when they to the beat when they're like see the mice.
Yeah. Two more things I just thought of now. The saxophone bit is really good in the middle, and if I'm not mistaken, this does the same shit that Core does in Undertale, where it overwrites the battle theme and it just is the battle theme for the area, which I think is really good because it fits that pretty well. Next is Keygen. This is when you go to Spampton's shop and buy the Keygen option. It doesn't last very long, but it sounds pretty cool, so B tier.
I didn't even hear it, but it is good. B tier.
Yeah, I'll put a B tier. I do like the reference to like how like Keygens do have for some reason very intense, 8-bit music kind of things attached to them.
Acid Tunnel of Love. This is the song for like, oh yay, we get to have a nice moment for Rousey. So even though it's like, at least in my brain, I think it's a small world or whatever, it's still very good. So I'm gonna put it in like A tier.
The gays. A.
Hell yeah.
I'll put it in C tier. It's kind of for me the filler song in between bop after bop.
It's pronounced Rules. Finally, we actually get to fight Rules Card himself at a boss battle, and the music is pretty good. I think it's not great, but it is pretty good, so A tier. Plus it incorporates, sorry to interrupt you, but plus it incorporates the motif from Thrash Machine, which is very fitting, so.
The fact that instead of battling him, you just fucking cuck him from getting any more houses, and also that he was on a duck in mine.
Oh yeah.
And again, the return of God damn it! So A tier.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm putting it A tier too. I really hope we see more of this shithead in further chapters.
Dude, hell yeah.
It's more and more ridiculous.
He's technically a key item.
You just gotta have your rules card on you at all times.
Hell yeah. Up next, Lost Girl. This is very sad, and I like it. Not really much I can say off the top of my head, so I'm just gonna put it in B tier and call it a day.
Cry about it. B tier.
I'll put it A tier next to the girl next door. It's a sadder version, but I like it too. It's very also very it fits the little emotional moment you get between the two.
Fun fact, alongside Welcome to the City, this is one of the songs that Toby Fox teased about like 2 years ago, and hearing it in a real game for real is very good. But still B tier for me. Ferris Wheel. This is just Lost Girl again, but during a cute, like, moment between two cute gay women. So, plus it's a Ferris wheel scene, and that's very nice. So, I'm going to put it in A tier.
Gays. A tier.
Yes.
I'll put it in B tier. I like the other gay theme.
Attack of the Killer Queen. This is kind of like on the same level as Chaos King, where it takes previous, motifs and etc. and just makes them even better. So I'm gonna put it in S tier along with Chaos King.
I like it a lot. A tier.
I'll put it in. I'll put it in S tier, even though all the other ones are gonna be like also crowded around in S tier because it's just a good final battle theme,
Not quite final battle, but
Yeah.
There's also a missing pixel.
Giga Size. This is a good oh shit just went wrong song. That's all it's really used for, but I like it, so I'm gonna put it at least in B tier.
Same. B tier.
I'll put it in S tier because I just like the way it sounds. It's almost a shame that you only hear it like out of the battle theme. It sounds like it's like a final boss theme on its own.
Powers combined. This title is perfect because that's what it makes me think of. It makes me think of anime sequences where it's like, with our powers combined, we're gonna take down the bad guy. And because it gives me that energy, I love it. So I'm gonna give it A tier. The sequence it's used for...
That's literally what it was.
Yeah, that's why I like it. It gives me that hype energy, and I love it. So I'm gonna put it in A tier.
Starwalker. A tier.
Meow noise. Friendship. Happy bravery. Mouse noise.
Yeah.
I'll put it in B tier because it's just a bit too short for the rest of it. I think the next song is basically the longer version of it too.
Yeah.
And whatever this thing is.
Whatever this thing is. Knock You Down. Space, exclamation mark, exclamation mark. This is one of the 3 songs that I fucking constantly listen to ever since I first completed this game. Because holy fucking shit. Not only is the moment it comes from amazing, where it's like Punch-Out but RPG, but better, but also it's just a really fucking good song. And apparently, if I understand this correctly, it also uses the sound font from the Power Rangers SNES game, which I didn't play and I don't know much about, but because of so many different factors, it has to go up an S tier for me. It's that good.
Ew. A tier.
I'm gonna put it at A tier because it is real good, but the S tier is crowded with a lot of other things. So
yeah, I don't like it. The Dark.
Dr. Coomer would love this boss fight specifically, and only this boss fight. He demanded Gordon to let him play it. Gordon, allow me to play Super Deltarune Punch-Out.
Oh my god, it's also very perfect voice.
The Dark Truth. This song takes Don't Forget and actually applies the spookiness factor that Pastry mentioned earlier. Because I personally don't think Don't Forget is very spooky, but The Dark Truth 1000% is, and it is on purpose. Because of that and the cutscene that comes with being big spook zone, I'm gonna put it in A tier.
Oh yeah, wasn't that like the second lore song basically?
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
Definite A tier.
I'm putting it A tier too. Although I also heard someone speed it up, and the first few tones make it kind of sound like the introduction to Flowey's theme, or Omega Flowey's theme rather, which is ominous.
Your Best Nightmare it is called, but yes. Speaking of Your Best Nightmare, up next is Digital Roots, which plays during the abandoned basement section. This song, compared with the atmosphere and all the shit that you see in the basement, gives it the perfect "what the fuck is happening? I'm scared, mom, please take me home" atmosphere, which is why it goes into A tier for me. It's the perfect, like, there is something clearly wrong here, and I don't know what it is or why.
Fun fact, I did the basement before doing the first actual teacup ride dodging segment. Yeah, so I got really good at it from trial and error. Anyways, A tier.
I'll put it at B tier, but it is a good. It's like, oh, you are off the beaten trail. You're in the dark side of the Toby Fox's games now.
You're in the part of the game where you're just fucking not supposed to be. In that, this song fits it perfectly. Deal Gone Wrong. This song is very spooky as well, but I don't think people give a shit as much of a shit about it as the other Spamton songs. So, B tier, I guess. Maybe C tier.
When you are motherfucker, B tier.
Yeah, I'll do B tier too. It's just a little introductory thing. Very atmospheric though, from when he's talking about some nonsense that's probably traumatizing Chris.
Big Shot. Holy fuck, Big Shot. There's a lot to talk about with this one. It's the boss theme for Spamton, but, like, he's actually a threat now. It reuses motifs from, like, several different Undertale songs in ways that are very interesting because of how it's, like... It almost feels like they shoved it in, almost, if that makes sense. Like, they had a song and they're like, let's just throw extra shit in there for just cuz. God damn, it's just a good boss song. I love it. This is just good music. It shows Toby Fox, maybe not at full power, but, like, he's getting close, you know? So, fucking S tier for me.
Fun fact. Well, two fun facts. First off, if you notice that I hadn't put any other songs in S tier at the moment, that's because I wanted to have "Now's Your Chance to Be a Big Shot" spelled out in S tier. Second fun fact, the Spamton Neo body is actually Metaton Neo made in MS. Watch helped Metaton make it on the library computer, but as nothing ever came of it, it was discarded with the corrupted data in the basement.
Damn, hardcore lore right there. You
I like that lore.
Fucking play like 2 seconds of "Now I'm just somebody that you used to know." Didn't have to cut me off. But yeah, Big Shot, good song.
Add many more explosions.
I'm very sad that Metaton did not get the transition in this timeline though.
Yeah,
at least.
Sucks.
Yet.
But yeah, I'll also do the same thing for Big Shot. It's just it rules and it's crazy. S tier.
A real boy. This fits for the pacifist ending of Spamton Neo's fight because it's like basically all I have to do is read what he says in the pacifist ending, which is like, I'm going to live for myself. No, not just for myself, for my friends as well.
I mean, just fucking wipes it.
The thing that immediately follows this song when it goes completely silent is depressing almost, but like, the song is pretty good, even if it's like a 8-second clip. So I'm gonna put it in A tier.
It is also very good. A tier.
Yeah,
I wish he could be free.
It's never that simple. I'll put an A tier too.
Dial Tone. This song, both in its contents and the name of it, is very interesting. Considering the, fucking Spamton had a caller that was helping him out. You hear it during when you're visiting his shop, but then you do the transfer, and now everything's all gray, and the song is slower now. You hear it again immediately following the boss fight with him, and he's like, "Damn, I couldn't do the shit that I wanted to do, but you 3 people are strong. You can do it," and he gives you something to help you out. Also, it has the entire song is a reference to the world revolving, which is interesting. So I'm gonna give it an A tier as well.
Dial Tone is the song that plays in Spamton's shop. If you did not already mention that.
I did already mention that, but continue.
Oh, well, it has motifs of the world revolving in it as well, which is ironic because Spamton hates Jevil, supposedly. It is a very good song. The lore reason for why it's called Dial Tone is also ouch. A tier.
Yeah, I'll put an A tier. It's creepy, it's lore fitting, it's the stuff you want for that kind of scene.
Yeah, Toby Fox really brings it in. Sans. It's a good song, but literally it's just a song from Undertale, so like B tier, I guess. It's just copy-pasted the file.
Which is very appropriate for Sans.
Yeah,
Lazy
that
bastard.
makes sense.
Yeah.
I befriended your dad, too. Now I give him pickles.
A tier. It's Sans.
Oh yeah.
He is fucked both my mom and my dad at this point.
Oh god. Yeah, just seeing the words, "You know what I want, Bone Man," coming from Asgore's mouth during that cutscene is like, holy shit.
Yeah, it's B tier because he's a lazy bum, but it's still catchy.
He has a job now, though, like an actual job. He's not as lazy. If anything, Papyrus is the lazy one for not showing up yet.
Damn.
What's up with that guy?
We got 2 more songs left that we're gonna bother with ranking. This title is one of those titles where it's stupidly fucking long, to the point that in this tier list that I'm using, it's cut off the name. So I'm just going to call it Chill Jailbreak Alarm. This is another one of those songs that's completely missable, but it also does a good reference because it has some of Napstablook's songs from Undertale and turns it into, like, real music, quote-unquote. It was already real music, but now it's, like, real-er music. Like, holy shit. I'm gonna put it in B tier.
Napstablook became a cop. Unforgivable. B tier.
I'm putting it at C tier because it's very fitting for the character, and also pretty funny that that's what they're doing instead of, like, helping Undyne. But other than that, it's too simple.
I love the joke of, oh no, I became a cop. Oh no, I can't stop being a cop because my cousins rely on me.
I'll just do nothing except make chiptunes.
Oh yeah. Until next time, here's the last song that we're going to talk about. It's just a remix of Don't Forget, and it's a good remix at that, so I'm going to put it in S plus tier alongside Don't Forget. It follows us seeing a very interesting ending cutscene. And it's like, holy fuck.
Hopefully it doesn't take another 2 years or so for another fucking chapter to release. S tier.
I'm in the same boat. I also find it interesting that it's kind of slightly, like, kind of glitchy version, I guess, if that's the right word, compared to the first chapter. Is it like kind of like how the chapter turned out, or is it just, you know, we thought it sounded nice?
So, that is our tier list. Displaying on the screen right now is my tier list, alongside the tier lists of the other people that were participating in this video, and were not able to participate, but I put their tier list in anyways.
Mine is spinning around very fast. You have to edit this now.
I'm not gonna edit that part specifically, but okay. Anyways.
Mean to me.
And now there's lots of explosions. Oh, all my tier list is getting destroyed.
Oh no.
Oh man, that looks expensive and hard to animate. I can't believe you did all this. That's very good editing work.
Hello, Gordon.
Would you like to sign off by giving your name again and, like, maybe a link or whatever for me to put in? Colin, you go first.
The name's Wool Jester. I have a Tumblr. I post, I guess. I may do shit posts. I may talk about bug snacks. I may do a lot of stuff. So yeah, just check it down in the description below. Jack probably copy-pasted it from We Lost Our Minds Craft, which, if you haven't seen it, don't look at it.
Pastry, what about you? Anything you want to link on this YouTube video?
I don't think I want to link my YouTube stuff with my art stuff, but, you know, if you really wanted to search, I'm sure you could find where it is, but I don't want any direct links.
Unfortunate. But still, thank y'all for coming down to record this video with me, and thank y'all for stopping by and watching this video. If you liked this video, make sure to like and subscribe for more Hyperlink Blocked.
Let me say that instead. You don't do it right.
Okay.
If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe down there for more Hyperlink Blocked.
Okay.
And remember to ring that bell.
Thank y'all. Goodbye.
Peace.